Okay, I'm back. All right, so David is on his way. Yeah, so I'm not gonna wait for him because I don't know how long he's gonna take. So I'm just gonna begin. All right. So welcome to our PSLE intensive. Hey, hello. Here you are, David. Please come take a seat here. Okay, David is here. Over here. Yes. Yes. Okay, please take a seat. All right, so everyone is here right now. So let me just do another introduction. Yes, just now we actually did an introduction already of everybody. So I know all of you, but y'all don't know each other. So I'm just going to do the introduction. Now, how are we going to do the introduction? Yeah, this is what we're going to do, right? You're going to tell us 3 things about yourself. Yeah, you're going to say what's your name, what's your school, and what's your hobby. All right, so never mind, I must introduce one. All right, so I'm going to start first, right? Do you know what's my name?
I don't know.
You don't know what's my name?
Mr. Teng.
Who?
Mr. Teng.
Mr. Teng. Is it Teng or Teng? Teng. T-E-N-G. Teng is T-N-G, you know. Chinese, the spelling, they're very particular and the pronunciation. Right? Not D-N-G lah. What D-N-G? What D-N-G? T-E-N-G. Yeah, if you go to the YouTube, right, you don't type Teng or Teng or what, no? You type Teng, you see? Teng. Pokemon. Pokemon. Wait. See, must put Teng. A scorers. If you put Teng, I don't know what you get. What do you get if you put Teng? What, I mean, if you put Teng, what do you get? Look at this. Star Trek Teng. I'm not this one, huh? Quite cool, this guy. What? Teng. Tra Neng game. I don't know what's this. Teng, do you know what's this? I don't know. This is Vietnamese, I think. Okay, so Teng, yeah. So, which school do I come from? No school. What no school? Okay, last time, let me show you my primary school. Right? No, last time. Last time. I said last time. Last time I come from this Jamie primary school. Oh, look at this. Primary dance, you see? So cool, huh? What IQ? Jamie, that jazz. Oh, that's 9 years ago. No. Oh my God, that I don't do that, right? Gabriel. I can't do that. Jamie primary school. Okay, so yeah, so this was my primary school, Jamie primary school. Okay.
Were you a teacher or were you a student?
No, I was student. What's this? Children, they haven't got this. Jamie no kicks. No, this is not volleyball. This is some legend thing, right? Oh, look at this. Biggest weight. What? I go to the toilet. No, there, but you're not from Pioneer, lah. Pioneer, then you can go. Okay, so what's my hobby? Guess what's my hobby? Buy Pokemon card. Yeah, Pokemon card, right? Pokemon card, my hobby. Oh. No, Pokemon card is not my hobby. My hobby is YouTube. Wait. A scorer channel. I didn't scare me. See this? Oh, who is this? How come got this guy? Okay, this is my hey, how come go? Okay, so this, you want that? Okay, this was taken because. Okay, so this is my hobby for now. Yeah, actually not now 2 years ago. Yeah, I started this channel. Actually, I started this channel a long time ago. No, I think at least 8 years ago something. So I never posted anything. It was only like 2 years ago that I started to do some funny stuff over here. Right. So I think this was the latest video with 354 views. Guess how many likes? Actually, I don't even know. 300. Oh, I got 8 likes. One is who disliked this one? Yeah, who got and dislikes? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Who is what? Yes. So that's why you're all gonna introduce yourself, You know why? Because we're gonna be here for 3 days, you know. Okay. I don't know. Right. So is everyone ready? You get your paper. We're gonna go through this now. Okay, so the first part here, now what I'm going through is all the fundamentals. Now I know you should know about 99% of these things. Okay, we just want to make sure everybody understands everything. So first, now this is under number and algebra, right? Numbers up to 10 million. Reading and writing numbers in numerals and in words. What does it mean? So let me just show you one example. If you have a number that's like 3 up to 10 million, right? So 3 million. And what? I don't know. 3,055,000. Are you able to write out in numeral? Of course not. Of course not. Oh man. Okay, what's 3,055,000 in numeral? Let's say Sam, can you help us with this? 3,005,000. Ten also can write. Both of you can just annotate there. 3,055,000. Some number. Come on, 3,055,000. 3,055,000. Yeah, what's 3,055,000? Okay, so just write down. So for you who are copying, right? Copy this as well, yeah? 3,055,000. Yeah, so can you see this? The answer is just 300,055. So this is your fundamental. You understand? This is what I mean by your fundamental. Now, if you don't know this, just go and brush up, okay? And then go and relook at everything. So I'm not going to go through all the possibilities, okay? I'm just going to show you some examples. This is what they test you. PSLE is going to test you stuff like that. All right, so if you don't know, then just go and learn. Just go and learn, okay? Very easy, yeah? So that's one of the first thing. Next one. Yeah, correct. So that's why fundamental not correct, lor. So if fundamental not correct, you're going to lose 1 or 2 marks. You see? And then you may be thinking, hey, it's only 1 or 2 marks, never mind. But can you imagine if you add them all together, before you know it, hey, 20 marks gone already. Yeah, all right. Okay, next, you need to understand what is the meaning of 4 operations. First one, can you see this? Multiplying and dividing by 10, 100, and 1,000 without calculator. So let me just give you an example, right? If you have 5,175 divide by 1,000, okay, you need to know what it is. Or if you have 7.77 times 100, you need to know. Okay, this is 2.1.
777.
What is that?
777.
777. Very good. So this is 777. Then how about the first one? Right? First one? 5. Okay.
5.1.
0.5175.
No,
Is it 0.5175
no,
or
it's 5.175.
5.175? Okay, can you see that? Fundamentals, right? So how do we do this? Just shift. Okay, so just shift. Is that right? So this is 2.1. 2.1. Now how about 2.2? 2.2 says by P6, you need to know order of operation. Oh. What's order of operation? Oh? Is it ordering food at the hawker center? What's order of operation? Huh? Really? Okay, later we buy some stuff for you, right? Okay, what's the meaning of order of operation without calculator? That means the test is where? Paper 1.
Paper 1.
What is order of operation? Bodmer's rule.
Bracket times
What is
divide
the meaning
and
of Bodmer's
subtract.
rule? Okay, so you see the problem is if you didn't know this, right? Maybe you always get something wrong, no? But you don't know why. But they're testing you Bodmer's rule. B stands for bracket. Okay, if you don't, everyone can just copy this now, yeah? D stands for O. Later I explain O, right? D stands for divide. What's M?
Minus.
Yeah, M is multiply. Very good. Multiply. A stands for addition. S is
Subtraction.
yeah, very good. Subtraction. But how is this applicable? Now, O is something you only do in secondary school. O is actually called operation. Okay, so in primary school we don't need this operation, right? You just BDMAS. Now, BODMAS is the priority or sequence of operation. What does it mean? So if I have this 2 times 5 plus 3, what do I do first? We times first. How come? Because in Bodmer's rule, what comes first? Multiply before you add, correct? So 2 times 5 plus 3 will become 13. So it's like 10 plus 3. So equals
13.
to...
The answer is 13.
Yeah. Now next, you could be careless. Some people careless, right? Okay, so let's do another one, yeah? So what if I give you another example? That is 2 minus 3 times 5. Wait, I haven't finished, huh? Then... 2 minus 3. Yeah, 2 minus 3. Wait. Okay, let me give you...
You can do this.
22 minus 3 times 5. Wait, haven't finished. Times... the number 2 big. Times 3. Better cannot.
What's 3?
Times 3. Times 3. So what do you do first?
22 minus 15.
So can you see this?
21.
B first, right? So B
Bracket.
means do the whatever is inside the bracket first. do whatever is in that bracket first, right? So you see 3 times, and then inside the bracket, you must look at Bomber's rule again. N first, right, before you subtract. So this one will become
22 minus 15.
22 minus 15
7.
times 3.
21.
Okay, so yeah, so when you reach this part, you'll be like, hey, didn't you say multiply first? So I should take 15. But bracket bigger, just like Pokemon Charizard is bigger, right? Correct? Yeah, I know. Davian has been teaching me Pokemon, so I know. Yeah, I know that Charizard. You know Charizard? Oh, you don't know the dragon? Yeah, I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. Right, so yeah, I can buy a new computer. So 22 minus 15 is 7, right? It takes too much time to evolve. Well, everybody knows Pokemon. Okay, so it becomes 21. Okay, so can you see that? This is what they test. Now, because you are P6, they don't just test you numbers, you know, they test you alphabets. Correct? What's that? Yeah, algebra. So example, P plus 3 bracket, then times 5. Alamak, how like that? P plus 3 times 5, no? Yeah. Okay? Okay, so what's P plus 3 times 5? 5P plus 15. Yeah? Oh, what's that? Okay, so it becomes 5P plus 15, okay? Yeah, so you must know how to use your brackets as well, yeah? Because if this is like the number of cupcakes, then this will be like 5P plus 15 cupcakes, which is Davian's least favorite food because he likes to eat bananas. Yeah. All right, okay, so that's bracket, yeah? So of course, moving on, 5 factors, yeah. So, and moving on, you will have to solve problem sum involving the operation. Okay, so there'll be many other examples, but what they test you ultimately is, do you know Bodmer's? So you don't know Bodmer's. I also don't know who is called Bodmer's, but I know Bodmer's rule. Okay, you see that? So that's the 4 operation. All right, next we move on to Himalaya salt. Okay, next one is fraction. Now fractions, when do y'all start to learn fraction?
I don't know.
Primary what? P4, P4, P4 or P5? Really? What do you do in school? Smack table. P3, yeah, either P4 or P5, right? So dividing a whole number by a whole number with quotient as a fraction, what is that? Dividing a whole number, so let's say, for example, 5 divided by 10, okay? So we know that this is half. Now I know this is too simple. Arrow, that's not me. Okay? But how do you change from 5 over 10 to become half? Oh, yeah, you divide by 5, right? Thanks, Sam. Right? Magic. Yeah. Moving.
I need to use my mouse pen.
Yeah. Right. So it becomes half. So you must know that if you divide a whole number by a whole number, you get a fraction. All right. So this is the beginning. They just want you to know that. Of course, we all know that now. Next, do you know how to convert fraction to decimal?
Of course.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay. So how to convert fraction to decimal? Okay. So let's just use this example. Half. What's the decimal for half? But why? Yeah. Yes, make the denominator equals to 10. So these are the easy ones. Easy ones. What about
1 over 6.
8 divided by 5?
Wait.
8 divided by 5.
1.6.
Decimal. Okay, 1.6. How come?
Link it to the...
Wait. Oh, yeah, all those who know flex here, flex there. Oh, Sam, is it? Oh, yeah, he's doing the long division, right? So both are fine. If your brain, can immediately come with the answer, that's great. That's great, right? If you want to do long division, that's fine as well. Because in PSLE, they don't really care how you do it. As long as you get the answer, it's fine. That's 1.6. Now, let me show you another way. Okay, I'm going to clear your writing first. Okay. So what is the other way? One way is you can convert this to what? 1/3 over 5. Okay, do you know what is it 1/3 over 5?
Yes, you just
Why?
take 8 divided by 5, you get 1/3 out of 5.
Because 8 is bigger than 5, so 8 minus 5.
Awesome. Then next, what you can do is you can change it to 1/6 over 10, right? So
Yeah.
1/6 over 10, 6 over 10 is
1.6.
Yeah, 1.6. See? So because you are P6 already and PSLE coming soon. Yeah.
Or we could just times 2 to the fraction and get 16 out of 10.
16 of 10. Ah, very good, right? See, there are many ways. Can you see that? So Turn's way is also very good. So 16 divided by 10, you get. What was that? Sam, what's that? Later, science, we got a lot of things to draw, right? Yeah. The science is drawing. It's just drawing. Science is just drawing class. Later, I'll explain what's pizza. Wait, Sam, what are you doing, Sam? Sam, are you hungry?
Volume.
What are you doing? Okay, so do you all know converted fraction to decimal, all this? They test you, right? All these things. Prism. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to clear everything.
Teacher, you know what's prism?
I know what's prism.
Not prism, not the jail. It's not that.
What's the point?
It's a man, you know the solid figure nets?
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's a prism.
Awesome. We know prism now. Okay, next for operation. Now you see advanced for operation. Adding and subtracting mixed numbers. Oh, what do you mean by mixed number adding and subtracting? What's a mixed number? 1 whole 2 third. Okay, wait, Sam, let me write. 1 whole 2 third. Example plus what? 2 whole and 1 third. Oh, yo. This one easy lah, right? 4. 3. So it's 4. So it's 4. It's fine. It's 4. Why is it 4? Because 1 whole plus 2 whole is 3 whole, right? Yeah, 2 third plus 1 third is 1 whole. But what is the trick to solve this? You must make sure the what? Denominator is same. If the denominator is same, you can't carry out this operation. Alright? So for example, multiplying a proper or improper fraction and a whole number without calculator. People 1, they're going to test you on this. Okay, so let me just clean this off. Yeah. Now all these are from the PSLE syllabus. Yeah. That means whatever is there, they're going to test you. You understand? So of course, but but the problem is always careless mistake. Okay. So for example, okay. So what if I need to proper or improper fraction and a whole number? So let's say it's like 1/4. Where am I? Hey Sam, don't put the white screen. Okay, 1/4 times maybe 1 and 2/3. How like that? 1/4 times 1 and 2/3. So what we do is we can convert this to what? Yeah, it's 5/3. Okay, and then when you are multiplying, for multiplication you got to take the numerator times numerator, denominator times. I know these are easy stuff, right? But I want to go through every single thing. Okay, I want to iron out whatever things that you could have some misconception. Iron. You're like clothing. I'm doing ironing right now. You understand? We go through every single thing, okay? Yeah. No, I never. You see, why do I wear shirts like that?
Because it's on.
I don't have to iron them, right? I just put and go, okay?
That does not make sense.
Really, of course I wash. After wash, dry already, folded nicely, right? Just wear and go. I don't iron, right? So,
I'm my pajamas.
what do you mean this is a pajama? What?
I wanted to see yesterday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, so later we take picture, show your Davian wore his pajamas. Okay, very good, it's correct, yeah. So it's 5/12. Thanks, Denton, for that. So you need to know how to do this type of calculation, all right? So you see, multiplying proper, improper, number without calculator, which means they will be in paper 1. No, Sam is happy. Okay, you see, multiplying two improper fraction, right? We just did that. Multiplying a mixed number and a whole number, all right? Let's try another one. Multiplying a mixed number and a whole number. Let's see if you know this. So 2.5, this one, example. So mixed number 1 and 3/4 times 5. Oh, yeah, Elna. You should be copying down everything also. Oh, you copy it, so revise, okay? What's the meaning of 1 3/4 times 5? Okay, so what do we do? Everyone. I'm asking everyone. What do you do?
Something wrong.
1 3/4 times 5. Yeah, all right. So you take 1 3/4 becomes 7/4. Oh, 7/4, right? Times 5. Okay. Now this 5 whole is actually the same as 5/1. Okay, so then you carry out your multiplication, your drill, which is numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So you get 35 over 4. Well done. Okay, I like the way that they are annotating. It's good. See? What's wrong? Very nice, what?
No, but my other teacher please start taking out, kick out.
No, but you see, they are helping me, right? They're helping me. I'm like sitting there, hey, you know, and then the thing is happening right there. Okay, wait, Sam, what are you doing, Sam? Solving Rubik's Cube,
No.
Oh, you're converting to decimal, is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's try. Let's say now you need to convert to decimal. What do you get? Convert to decimal. Everyone asking everybody lah. Convert to decimal.
Yes.
Right, so you can use long division. One way is to use long division. Okay, like what Sam is doing. Right, can you see long division? Right. By the way, when did y'all learn long division? P4?
Somewhat P2, P3?
P3, Oh no, because
I don't remember. It was 3 years ago. Okay.
I see. Because I have a P4 student. He don't know how to do long division. I'm very scared. So I gotta teach him again. But because he's from Australia. Yeah. So it's like no. We don't do homework. We don't do homework in the Australian school.
Then what they do?
They just experience math. They experience math.
Yeah, the same thing goes in France. There's no homework.
What?
But there's no homework in France, but you spend more time with school.
So in our P4 class we have from Singapore school, 2 from Singapore school, and then 1 from Australian school. So the Australian school is like, what do you mean I need to do homework? What homework? You know? And then when I give a test paper, it's like, oh, I feel very stressed now because I never done a test before in my entire life. Yeah. Right. But then he still has to go through because eventually when he go to secondary school, he must join Singapore school. No? Yeah, because he's a Singaporean. He's a Singaporean. He's just in an Australia school, right? Okay. Yeah, in Singapore. Okay. Never mind. It's okay. Okay, so done. So 4 operations, we know that. Next, we come to decimals. First, you must know how to multiply and divide decimal up to 3 by 10 without. Okay, we did this already. Yeah, we did this. Why come like this? Okay, wait. Next, converting a measurement from a smaller unit to a larger unit. For example, kilometer to meter. Hey, Sam. This one maths are not science, you know.
Please stop.
Science later, okay? Later you draw COVID, then it's relevant, yeah? Okay, so this one, okay, we know this. But how about this? For example, wait, 2 kilometer equal how many meter? 2,000. Why? Because we know the conversion, 1 km equals to 1,000 meters. Yeah. So if you don't know this, and then the question like that come out, you get wrong. Okay. Okay, how about meter and cm? 1 meter equal how many cm? 100. Yeah. And then kilogram to gram. 1 kilogram equal how many gram? 1,000. Liters and milliliter. 1 liter equals to, you see? Someone helps me to write. 1 liter to 1,000. 1 liter. What? What to be teacher? Yeah. Yeah, they can do. Okay, so we need to
1 kg, 1 liters, 1 Singapore.
1 Singapore. 1 Singapore. What is 1 Singapore equal to? No, 1 people, 1 nation, 1 Singapore. Okay, so 1 people equal 1 Singapore, equal 1 nation. No, this is Singapore. This is not shit. Okay, now of course these are easy stuff, right? Do you think they will test you stuff like that? No, they know you.
It might.
Right, you P6, right? So P6, you don't test stuff like that.
That might be like for the first question in paper 1.
Say again?
That just might be the first question in paper 1.
Yeah, that might be the first one. So for example, 5.85 kilogram. Okay, please convert to gram. How many grams is that? Yeah, 5, 8. Oh, yo. See? You see? Answer appears. Okay. Okay, I'll give you another one, right? 1 liter and 28 milliliter equals how many Liters. How many liters? Hello, hello. How many liters? The question is how many liters?
1.28.
You see, most people will give 1.28. If they just look at it and then they just yeah, easy lah, you know. Correct or not? Correct or not? That's what Davian did. But he corrected himself within half a second. Okay. So it's 1.028. You see that? So they test you stuff like that. Right? So you got to be careful of the conversion, right? Liters and of course, you know those problem sums, right? At the end, they will ask you, convert the final answer to liters and milliliters. So what if you get like, you know, like 7,070? Let me give a nice number. Milliliters, right? So I want how many liter, how many milliliter? Is it 70171 milliliter? How many liters and how many milliliters is that? Oh, that one. Let me show one.
70 liter 171.
Yeah, very good, right? 70 liters and 171, right? So you need to know the conversion, okay? So it all starts from the fundamentals of 1 liter equals to 1,000 milliliter. Okay, so with that you can do all the conversion, and of course problem sums, right? Which we're going to see. Right? Next one. Moving on. Okay, percentage. Percentage is the one with the most okay, not I wouldn't use the word troublesome, but tedious.
Even your computer just spit make percentage come out. You scroll on, scroll in.
I got Siri, right? You know Siri? Yeah. Okay, wait. Come, let's take a look here. Now, expressing a part of a whole as a percentage, what does it mean? For example, I have a pizza. I cut into 4 parts. I eat this part. Okay? How many percent did I eat?
45%.
How come? So you see, this is 1/4, right? So 1/4 equals to 25%. How come? How come 1/4 equals to 25%? Huh? But how come 1/4 equals to 25%? Because 1/4, wow, if you are a teacher, can you imagine your student ask you, teacher, why 1/4 equals to 25%? Because 1/4 equals to 25%. Oh, that's it. It's right. 100.
Take 100 divided by 1/4.
Yeah, so 25, because 1/4 you can change to 25 over 100. So 25 over 100 is equal to 25. Yeah, it's equal to 25%. Okay, so this is called expressing a part of a whole as a percentage. Now this is an easy question, okay, for illustration purpose. But what if they give you this? They take this one, the 1/4 chop some more, right? And then they eat this. How many percent? Oh, me too. He was doing this. Oh.
Now don't do that.
Okay, so how many percent? How many percent? Like that. You see, must do a bit of thinking already, right? Oh.
Use calculator one, right?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
You using 25 divided by 2 plus 1.
Yes, that's very clever, right? Okay, you see this? Just now this part was how many percent? This one was 25%, right? Yeah. Pie chart. What pie chart? This not pie chart, Sam. Yeah, no. This percentage not pie chart, right? Yeah. Similar. I see. Okay, similar to that. So this is 25%. Then this little half of it is 12.5%. So when I add them together, 37.5%. See that? Okay? Okay.
I think you should just play around with the annotation.
It's okay. Sam always like to draw stuff. Okay, next one. So use of percentage. So we know how to use percentage. Finding a percentage part of a whole. What does it mean?
I don't know.
Oh, so let's say I want to find a percentage. Okay, let's say we got a hot dog. Okay, Sam draw hot dog.
Draw for me, I like hot dog.
Sam draw hot dog. There's a banana. Oh. What's that? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and hot dog. Yeah. I like to put what? Okay, so that's a hot dog, right? How much does a hot dog cost? $1. Oh, that's a nicer one, yeah? So I'm going to use this, right? So So 350. Wow, where y'all buy the hot dog so expensive? Huh? IKEA $3.50. Okay, wait. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay. Now this thing $3.50. All right. So now they say we're gonna have a 20% discount. Right, on 20% discount on the $3.50 hot dog. So how much is it going to be? Then imagine you're the cashier. Then I go over. Yeah. Whoa! I heard you have a 20% discount. So how much do I have to pay now? Then you say something lah. Just give me your credit card lah. I will deduct for you lah. What blood? Hey, how come got blood? Okay. This one is P6, rated PG 12 years old. Cannot see blood one, right? 2.8. Okay, very good. So you see, first you must find out what is 20% or $3.50. Okay, this is what they mean by. Do you know how to find a percentage part of a whole? Yeah, very good, right? So Sam, we are now on hot dog, pizza later, right? Okay, so we find 20% discount, right? Which is actually 70 cents, right? So we found 70 cent discount. Discount means what? Minus. So end up it's $2.80, right? So you pay $2.80. So that's a discount. Your hot dog also becomes smaller. Okay, so that's called finding discount. Now how about GST? Yeah, what's the meaning of GST? No? I asked what's the meaning of GST? What does GST stand for?
Good service tax.
Goods service tax.
Really?
Is it goods and services tax? What's happening? Yeah, because must pay GST, right? GST. Okay, so GST is 7%. 7% means that if you buy 100, GST stands for goods and services tax. Okay, so as long as you buy any type of anything in Singapore or any service, you gotta pay a tax.
How about penalty?
Penalty? What do you mean penalty? Soccer?
Fine.
What you gotta do with GST? Fine. Oh, fine. I don't know. I think sometimes there could be. Yeah. So anyway, what we're trying to say is that in Singapore it's 7%. Okay. But do you know how much they're going to increase to? 14? No, 9. Right? It will be 9% soon. Okay. What does it mean? That means for every $100 you spend, instead of 107, if it becomes 9%, right, you will pay 109. Yeah, but this extra $9, right? Where does it go to?
The bank.
No.
Charity.
No, government, right? So the extra $9. Actually, the thing only costs $100. Okay, but you gotta give this. Oh, is it $5 for air? I don't know. Right, but you gotta pay the extra $9. $9.
Everywhere.
I don't know, right? Okay, a can of Alaska. Yeah, you can buy Alaskan air.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, you can buy Alaskan air, right?
What's the point of Alaska?
Because Alaska is you don't have a lot of buildings and cars and power station, all this, right? So the air is very fresh. So you quickly open the thing, then you must. Oh, that cost you $5.
Just one breath.
Yeah, just one breath. Okay, right. So the money, the $9 extra, right, goes to the government, right? So we know this GST. So next one. Wait, let me clear all. Sorry, I need more space. Okay, so we understand what is GST. Whoa. We understand what is GST. Now, we need to know what is annual interest. What's the meaning of annual interest? Do you understand? No? Okay, so, yeah, what is this? The bank. What does DBS stand for? Anybody know? The money you get, pay money, you see, pay money you get. Okay, DBS Bank. Now, DBS is a bank. So, okay, annotation, stop first. Clear off first. Okay, DBS is a bank. So, if you put money inside the bank, Does your parents tell you to save money? Yes,
No.
yes. I know you spend all on Pokemon cards, right?
I know.
So if you save money, if you put it in under your pillow, does it grow?
No, of course not lah.
It grows. It grow more. You understand? Okay, you put money under your pillow, you only grow more. Yeah, signs are grow more, right? Oh, she takes it off. Okay, but if you put it at the bank, does it grow? Yes, also grow. Okay, so what is the percentage that they give you?
What's the point of keeping money? Just throw it away lah.
Okay, I'm gonna check now. Yeah, so how much does bank give for deposit?
The microphone even working.
Yeah, it is.
I'll test it out.
Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, how come they never give me one straight answer?
Because they very mean to you.
Yeah, I think it's also like 0.3 or something. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about fixed deposit.
Sure, those are agents.
What talking about?
Wait, a pure license to me for $499.
Where is the percent?
It's a scam.
How come they talk so much and they tell me how many percent?
It's a scam.
What's the
How much is the CD? I'm very expensive.
no.
Was it the
Okay, how much interest? Okay, see, how interest rate saving account. Let's talk about Singapore. Are there? You put UOB, you put 20,000, they give you 0.9%. Percent. 20,000 ICBC. What's ICBC?
The bank China.
Okay, they also give you 0.9. Okay, so let's round off to 1%. Okay, let's round off 1%. Round off 1%. So the bank will give you 1%. So let's say you have $1,000, right? The bank give you 1% per annum. What does it mean? Let's say you deposit in the year 2020. Yeah, usually 1 point something. So let's say they give you 1% per annum. Okay, ANNUM. What it means is that 1 year later, you will get extra 1%, which means your 1,000 will grow to become 1010. Okay, why? Because $10 over $1,000 is 1%. Right? So the bank will give you 1%. Okay? So you put under pillow, grow more. You want to grow more or you want to grow the $10? Grow the go 100, right? So you put the more you put, the more it grows.
More.
Yeah, the more you put under a pillow, the more you get.
After that, you get more yourself.
Then you become more. You become part of the more. Okay?
Become moldy.
Very good, right? But the bank also lends out your money. This is very clever. Now, why would the bank be so dumb, Take money, I give you money, Do you think?
They want to scam you.
No, they're not trying to scam you, right? Because what does the bank do with your? No, someone is like doing back to the time travel.
Back to the future.
Yeah. Okay, why does the bank take your $1,000 and then they give you $10? No, do you think they're so good?
Of course not lah.
Give you $10. 1 year later, give you $10. No,
not
because here you see, the bank will take your 1,000 and lend to people who use credit cards, right? So people use credit cards, right? But how much percent do they charge? Do you all know? What's, they charge 24% interest rate.
Where the aircon coming from?
Yeah.
It's not on.
It's on.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So never mind. This part we don't need to know, right? We just need to know what's the meaning of annual interest. Annual interest is how much the bank will give you 1 year later. Right? So this is percentage. Okay. By right, we should be having a break. By right, right? Because you see, if we go on, if we move on, I think I put a break like somewhere. Where's the break? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, I haven't reached P6 yet. Oh my god. Right, but because we got a little bit carried away during the introduction, watching all the YouTube videos, right? So that's why we took a bit of time. Okay. So now we are going to have a break. Okay, because it's already 10 43. By right, 10:30 we should have a short break. So now we're gonna have a break. All right, Sam and Tenten, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tenten, are you there? No. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a short break. All right. Now, how long is the break? The break is going to be 15 minutes.
Yes.
15 minutes. Now, 15 minutes. I'm going to leave the computer on, right? In case like the thing image shut down or whatever, right? Don't worry. We can always log back in again. Yeah. So 15 minutes. Please go to the toilet. Go and get some food. Get some drink. Later I show you. Yeah, it's just outside here. Right. Okay. And then we will come back. So you see the time now is 10:44 according to my clock over here. We'll come back at 11 o'clock. Is that right?
Yes.
Can? Huh? No.
So teacher, so I leave the meeting.
Sorry, what? Say again. What do you say?
So I leave the meeting, then come at
No
11.
need leave. Just stay here. It's fine.
Okay.
Just stay here, right? We're gonna take a short 15 minutes break. On the screen.
Yeah, I want to write upside down. Mine.
Come, play tic-tac-toe. Davian versus Tenten.
Me.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Okay, Sam versus who? Sam versus Tenten first, right? Okay, Sam versus Tenten. Come, go. Hey, what y'all doing lah? Sam versus Tenten. Yeah, come, go. Tenten first. Okay, Sam. Okay, Tenten. Sam. Yeah. It's a draw.
No winner already.
Okay, it's a draw, you know. Yeah. Okay, now it's Davian versus Sam. Davian versus Sam. Can you draw? Can you draw the thing? Oh, okay, wait. Oh man. Oh. Okay, one person draw. Okay, who? Tenten versus Davian. Tenten versus Davian, right? Tenten start first. Tenten start first. Okay, Davian. Now Tenten. Davian. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's another draw.
No.
What?
It's another tie. Wow.
It's another draw.
Teacher,
Yes.
how about we draw?
How about what draw?
The best drawing.
Say again, what?
The best drawing.
Best drawing of what?
You choose what we draw.
Okay, wait, no. Okay, last competition, right? Who can draw the best looking chicken?
Sure, you saw mine before. You saw my drawing.
Yeah, who can draw the best looking chicken? You know why? Because I think I draw the best looking chicken. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah, the best looking chicken competition. Hey, wait, Elna also have can you create one space for Elna?
It's using my iPad.
Where?
What's mine?
Wait, can you allocate? Who is allocating? No enough space, Where is Davian?
here.
Okay,
D, U, Ella, Tenten, and me.
Okay, go. Best looking. Oh, we go.
See what I draw.
What? Oh, never mind.
Graph paper.
Then draw. Best looking chicken.
So you need to let me annotate.
Whoa.
Whoa. Holy shit.
That's very professional. I didn't think y'all would actually draw a nice looking chicken.
How to do that? I'm gonna copy him.
Whoa. This thing, y'all. Okay, don't erase everybody's.
Stop talking.
Whoa.
Can the person who drew it, I remove the eye, please?
What? What just happened? Sam, where's the chicken?
Just draw.
Wow, hey, you like a painter or something? I was just joking, when I say I draw the best chicken.
The hell is that? Hey, my mom becomes skinny chicken.
Yeah, yours is sentence one can use for KFC, but yours is for Popeyes.
Why is not so thick one?
Then the other day.
And that's the reason why I switched to my iPad.
Yeah. Okay. Later I'm going to show off my drawing, right? But your drawing is later Elna also, yeah? Hey, got time limit one, 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Sam, where's your chicken, Sam? Sam. Wow, I didn't know you're so artistic, you know. I thought, you know what was in my mind? I was thinking like cartoon chicken.
This one look nicer.
Yeah, you know, like so. Oh, got leaf, got the quality one.
This one got leaf one.
Got the leaf, feather lah. No feather. Sam is drawing the Christmas picture. Okay. Y'all can go for the chicken drawing competition. I thought got Pac-Man on your head.
Where?
Yeah, Pac-Man on your head. Okay, now, Elna. Now, Elna. Elna. You know, no, okay, never mind. Come, my turn. Okay. Oh, you got a parrot? That's your parrot.
Why my one so big one?
Yeah, wow, that's some really nice drawing chicken. Okay, let me draw mine.
That's Sam never even do anything.
What?
Okay, what's the next again? What's the ball again?
I don't know.
Wait, teacher, what is yours?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, that's the front view there. The front view of the chicken little butterfly.
What?
They look like minion instead of.
This mine. Okay. Mine just like that. I didn't know how to draw something like that. Huh? Okay.
I got vegetable oil in the black one.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes we do cooking channel here.
Really?
No, just kidding. Okay, we are now back. Everyone is back. Okay, come take a seat.
Can I eat anything?
Yeah. Okay, come take a seat. Take a seat. Okay, that's some nice looking drawing that you guys got there. I'm gonna take a picture. I can't believe you all can. I was actually kidding. You know, I was expecting chicken like that. Right? Then you all give me this. Wow.
What is this?
Yeah. Hey, how come got Pac-Man on my head? Isn't it?
Hey, my chicken also very nice.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna clear everything already. Right? I'm taking a picture. What type of chicken? Okay. All right. Very nice picture. Oh, I didn't.
You need to help me clear because I already left the meeting.
What? You left the meeting?
Using one of my accounts, so I can't clear it now.
So how do you need to re-enter again?
No, just let you clear it for me.
Okay, I'm going to clear everything. Yeah. All right. Nice drawing, right?
teacher, did you take a photo?
Yeah, I took a picture already. Okay, you're gonna enjoy the science. Because science is gonna draw a lot of stuff. But this one, how come got Pac-Man on top of the head here? How come got Pac-Man here? Got Pac-Man here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna clear all. Let's go. And we're gonna go back to our maths. What? We're going through fundamental. It's fine. Wait, wait, how do I change? Yeah. Wait. Wait, I got a problem. Yeah. Wait, how am I gonna go? How do I make it vertical? Okay, so that was a nice chicken drawing competition. I don't know, draw something else. Okay, wait, annotate here. Okay, then why are you drawing this screen? Okay, this one a bit irritating. How do I make it vertical? Vertical? Oh yes.
I don't see anything wrong with the screen.
Okay, got it. Just show one. Just show the person talking. Okay, now let's continue, right? Now we are still doing the fundamentals, right? Fundamentals are important, right? Don't underestimate fundamentals. Why? Because you know that in your PSLE paper, how much between fundamentals and heuristics, right? How many marks how many percent do you think is fundamental and how many percent do you think is heuristic?
Enough to get me an A.
Which one?
I want 40%.
Okay, yeah. Heuristic is actually about 30%, right? Your fundamental, right, is about 70%. So the problem is, towards the end, towards the end, right, most students, what do? They keep focusing on what? Heuristic, They keep looking at heuristic. They say, oh, must do problem sum, must do problem sum. But they forget about the fundamental, right? But then when you forget about fundamental, what happens? You give up the 70%. Right, because now why do people give up the fundamental? Because they think what, yeah, I know everything already lah. I know what's interest rate lah. I know what's fraction lah. I know. Yeah, like you, my hair must like that. Why?
Yeah,
Right. So the problem is the very very difficult questions, right? The very very who's the painter? Who's the artist? Who's the artist? Right. So the problem is most people keep focusing on this, which I think is wrong. Right. You should try to go through your fundamentals as well, just to make sure you understand everything. Okay. I give you 10 seconds to do whatever you want. What are you trying to do? Sam, what are you trying to do?
I'm pressing the undo and redo button.
Oh, you're trying to remove everything, is it?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, done. Okay, next. So this is what we are doing. Yeah, we're going through the fundamental. Okay, so don't underestimate. Okay, Sam.
But I'm not doing anything.
But we keep seeing your name, eh? Oh, is it? Oh, it's you. Okay, so turn, stop, stop. We're gonna go through this now. Okay, so let's go to ratio. Now, ratio is something that you're gonna be tested a lot. Okay, so for example, number one, notation. You must have whole numbers. That's the first thing. Can you have something like 1:0.5? Can you show something like that? No, it must be whole number. Now, if I were to change this, it would be like 2:1. Ah, very good. Okay, 2:1. So this is ratio, where A, B, C must be whole number, excluding ratio involving fractions and decimals. Sometimes they are ratio with decimal sometimes, but your final answer must always be in this type of whole number form. Okay, next is the concept of equivalent ratio. Now, equivalent ratio is heavily tested. Okay, as such, I'm just going to put a big star here. For some reason, they love to test equivalent ratio. So much so that there's actually a heuristic that's named after this, right? It's called the equal concept. Right? They have like one whole category of problem sums dedicated to equivalent ratio. Yeah, later we'll see, right? Wait, let me, sorry, I need to clear yours. Thanks.
pay attention.
Okay, so what is the meaning of equivalent ratio? So for example, if I have 1:3, this is equivalent to 3:something. What is that something?
1 now.
Huh? You're just kidding, right?
Yeah.
3 is what?
9.
9. 4? What's that? 9. Okay, very good. Why 9? Because you times 3, you times 3. So these are what we call equivalent ratio. Okay, equivalent ratio. I won't go through the equal concept because tomorrow I'll be going through the heuristic equal concept. Equal concept. Right, so 3:9. This is what we call the equivalent ratio. So let's say if you have something like 3:8, right? And we have here, let's say 9. What do we get? 24. Okay, so these are called equivalent ratio. Now, what you need to know is that if you have a ratio 9:24, it is the same as 3:8. One more time, Sam, wait first, Sam, too many lines, Sam. Okay, 9:24 is the same as 3:8 ratio-wise. So ratio-wise, you can multiply, you can divide. The rule is as long as you do it to both, you must do it to both. If you times 3, if you times 3, you got to times 3 to both. You cannot just do it to one, okay? So expressing a ratio in the simplest form, I think we all know that already. Wait, Sam, wait, Sam, wait first, So expressing a ratio in the simplest form, like for example, 9:24, I think we know how to change it, 3:8. Next one, find the ratio of 2 or 3 given quantities. I think that's easy as well. Find a missing term in a pair of equivalent, that's what we just did, right? Like finding a missing term. You have 1 is to 3, 3 is to something, and solving problem sum. Okay, next. Okay, rate and speed. Now this is P. Wait, speed is not tested, but there's a problem. Rate is tested. That's why I have it here because this is P5. They only remove P6 speed, but P5 rate is tested. So what's the meaning of P5 rate? So here's an example. Take. Rate as the amount of quantity per unit of another quantity. What does it mean? Usually, right, they have this water. I'm going to draw a tab, right? Okay. So some students is like, hey, Mr. Dan, why you draw this? Volume not tested, no. But this question is about rate. What does it mean? Now this is a tap. So the tap, water is flowing at 5 liters per minute. This is rate, this is not speed. So if water is flowing out at 5 liters per minute, the question is after 10 minutes, right? How much water is inside the tank? Very good. It's 50. Okay, because 5 liters per minute, yeah, you see, auto answer come out. 50 liters, you just multiply by 10. So this is called rate. Yeah, so don't go, during the PSLE, you see something like that, and then you say, hey, teacher, not tested, not tested. No, it's tested. Only finding height don't have. Okay, so this one tested. Okay, this is called P5 rate and no speed. Okay, just rate. So finding the rate, total amount of number of units given the other two quantities, something like that. Now, what would be a difficult problem involving this? Oh, so clever, right? That's exactly what I'm going to do, right? Wait, let me draw. So, what if at the same time, yeah, I got another tab. Draining here at 2 liter per minute. Yeah. So I have 5 liter coming in and then 2 liter coming out. So how much water will there be in 10 minutes? Okay, how much water in 10 minutes? So both tabs open at the same time, right? Open at the same time, right? Open at the same time. Very good. So it's 30. Why? Because 50 go in and 20 come out. So all these are fundamental rate questions. Okay, so I'm going to clear this. Understand? Okay, next is area and volume. This is P5, right? So base and height of a triangle. Yeah, so how do you find the area of a triangle? Half times base times height. So that's easy. But the problem is there are many different types of triangle. Right? So your job is you got to be able to identify what is the height of the base. So let's say this type, 90 degrees. What's that?
It's a needle.
I got needle. How did that happen? Okay, so let me draw. Wait, Sam. Wait, I draw. Yeah, okay, we got a 90 degrees one. Wait, I got 3 types to test it, all right? And then I got this type, and then, what are you doing? I never say isosceles, what? Okay, wait, and then I got another type. Like that, like this. Yeah. So Ten has highlighted all the base and the height. Okay, so this is the height. This is the base. For this one, this is the height. This is the base. This one is the base, and this one is the height. Well done. Okay, so this is the difficulty. Sometimes they give you this, and then suddenly we blur, no? Because people use this as the height. They're going to use this as the height, no? So this is wrong. Green color part wrong. I know, but sometimes you exam, you panic, and then you forget the fundamental. You thought this one is the height, okay? So that'd be wrong. But these are not the difficult one, okay? I'm just going to show you an example. What is so clear? Okay, I'll give you an example. Wait. Like that. Okay, so this is the shaded part, right? So let's say here is 10, cm. Here, here is 5. and here is 5. Okay, 5 cm, 5 cm. Okay, so can you find the area of the shaded part? 25. Yeah, half times 5 times 10. 5 times 10 equals to 25. Right? So we can do this. Okay, so sometimes you have to find the unshaded part to find the shaded part. Also can. Right? So there are multiple ways to do this. So here's just one example. Okay, done. Next one. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, later we'll see, right? Clear all. Okay, now this P5. P5 volume, cube, and cuboid. So don't say that volume is not coming out. P6 volume not coming out, but P5 volume. Yeah. So building solids with unique cubes. Okay. Okay, we're gonna build solid with unique cube. It's a bit like Lego, right? So measuring volume in cubic unit, cm cube, meter cube. Okay, excluding conversion. So you don't need to know how to convert between cm cube and meter cube. But you need to know, like, if I'm going to draw a box. Yeah, so if I draw a box like that. If here is 5 cm, 3 cm, 6 cm. Okay, what's the volume? Yeah, 5 times 3 times 6, right? It will be, what's that equal to? Oh, then, huh? 90, yeah, 90 cm cube. So if it's volume, oh, very good, right? So it's volume, it's 90, the volume is 90 cm cube. So can you see drawing cubes and cuboids on isometric grid later we'll see. Okay, finding a volume of a cube. What's the difference between a cube and cuboid?
A cube is a 3D shape that it has that all the 6 sides are the same. Wait.
Yeah, and then cuboid?
A cube is a 3D square and a cuboid is a 3D rectangle.
Yeah, all different, the sides are all different, right? So for example, this is just a cuboid. Okay, cube, example of cube will be, they're all equal. 5, 5, 5. Okay, so that is a cube, and then the other one is a cuboid, right? So finding the volume of liquid in a rectangular tank. So if you have a tank like that, just take 0.5 times 3 times 6. Next one, relationship between liter and cm cube. Yeah, or liter or milliliter. What's the relationship? So 1 liter equals to 1,000. Yeah, milliliter also equal to 1,000 cm cube. Right, so you need to know that. Yeah, they like drawing, I know. That's why I designed this as a drawing stuff. Right, we just keep drawing. Okay, finish? Which one? Now? You want to join this Zoom to draw? You want to draw over there? Don't want, too many things already. Wait. Okay, finish? Moving on. Okay, wait. Moving on. Okay, next is angle. Angles on a straight line. What does it mean? Yeah, so for example here, 70 degrees. What is the angle here? 110. Okay, next one, angles on the point. For example here. Okay, Sam, let me draw first, Sam. What? Okay, here it's maybe 40 degrees. All right, so angles on the point, this side, 320 degrees. Because one circle is 360. No? 40, I drew 40. 40. Okay, vertically opposite. What's the meaning of vertically opposite? Like that. Yeah, so this one is equal to this one. I'm confused. Who is the thing that is drawing? What do you mean? That's Sam. It's me. Alright, so if here is maybe 70, here will be 70 as well. So this is called vertically opposite. Okay, oh, Sam is drawing the isosceles triangle. Okay, so this is isosceles triangle. This is equilateral, and this is right angle. Okay, right angle here 90 degrees. Now, yeah, very good. So they're all 60, 60, 60, and then this. Then how about here isosceles? So the base are the same, yeah? This one equal to this one. Next one, what's the angle sum of a triangle? Yeah, 180, right? Angle sum of triangle is 100. Well, yours all brand new, brand new. There. just copy I can copy all this stuff, right? So you can draw here, you see? You don't draw online, you can draw here. Okay, done. I'm moving on. Okay, this one later without drawing. Subtraction. So here are some special shapes that you need to know as well. What's a parallelogram? Okay, Sam, can you draw on this side? Sam, draw on this side. Denton and Sam, draw on this side. Yeah. What's a parallelogram? What's a rhombus? What's a trapezium? Yeah. What's a parallelogram, rhombus, trapezium? Must draw. Okay, after drawing, you must label, you know. We don't know whether you know which one is parallelogram, which one is rhombus, which one is trapezium. Okay, can you please label? Label. What the who? What's the zoom? Wait, but you gotta use your data. What's the Zoom ID? Actually, I don't know. You don't know what's the Zoom ID? Oh, there, here. Can you see this?
Okay, hold on. I copied and pasted for easier reference.
Yeah. It's David also want to draw. Okay, so
I keep on hearing screaming sounds.
I'm sorry, what?
I keep on hearing screaming sounds.
Squeezing sound? No, did you hear any squeezing sound?
I said screaming.
Screaming? No, we don't have. There's nobody screaming here. I think that's Sam. Sam's sister, is it? Oh, what happened? Okay, can you remove the meeting ID now? You can remove the meeting ID already. Okay. Yeah, I mean already. All right, so this is a parallelogram. Testing. Okay. Yeah, so this is a parallelogram. You can see that parallelogram, and this is a trapezium, and this is a rhombus. But what is the difference and what are the characteristics? Okay, we need to know the characteristics of each of them. Now, parallelogram, all sides are parallel. But does it mean all the lengths are the same? Over here? Not the same, the lengths are not the same, right? But rhombus, all sides parallel, but all sides also same. Okay?
So it's basically a tilted square.
Right, so this is all sides parallel, all sides also equal. Right, that means the lengths are the same for a rhombus. Okay, last trapezium. So trapezium only one pair of parallel sides. That's a trapezium. One pair of parallel sides. Okay, next one. Thanks for the nice drawing. Okay, next one we have average. Total divided by number of data. What's the meaning of, how do you find average? You take the total, divide by the number of data. For example, who's drawing? Me. Oh, yeah, very good, right? So Sam has got what? Yeah, so imagine 3 persons, right? Wow, Sam is drawing fast and furious. Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Hey,
okay.
why cannot see one?
It's blocked here.
No, look at mine. Mine's so faint one.
I don't know. You're using a faint ink. Okay, so for example, okay, wait, stop first. Let's explain. Enough, wait, stop. Okay, which one should I explain? Okay, let's look at the orange one. So you have how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers. You add them together. You get a total. Then you divide by 5. You get 14. Now, Sam's is red color. Sam has got a lot of drawing. So this is like one human being, second human being, third human being here, right? 70 plus 50 plus 60 is 180, right? 180 divided by 3, so 60. Yeah, very good. So that's average. So this is the easy part. What's the difficult part?
Finding what is the quantity.
Yeah. for example, okay, I'm going to clear all drawings, right? I'm going to give you a question. Is it okay? This one, average? Okay, I'm going to give you a question. Okay, one example. If my average...
Paper 1 or paper 2?
What?
Paper 1 or paper 2?
No, just one simple example.
Paper 1 or paper 2?
Okay, if I have an average of 45 for 4 packs, okay, the first two person has got 70 for person 1 plus person 2. Okay, so what is the average for... Hey, Sam, overlap. Sam, I cannot see my question. Wait.
Wait, what?
Okay. So the average for 4 person is 45, right? So 2 of them got 70. 2 of them got 70. So there are 4 person, right? 2 of them altogether is 70. What's the average for the last 2 person?
You got no face, right? What do you mean?
Hello? Because your screen too small. Right? So can you see that? So all the workings are correct, yeah? So you got to find the total. No. Okay, this one is not correct. 70 is for both of them, right? 70 is for both of them. For both of them is 70. Okay, so for example, you take 45 times 4, you find 180. You minus 70. 110 is the total for the last 2 packs, and then you divide by 2, so you get 55. Yeah. You understand? Right? So moving on. Yeah, so finally we are done with the P5 fundamental. These are fundamentals that you need to know, right?
That took so long. Oh my god.
Yeah, that took a while. Yeah, so P6 is much faster because by the time you reach P6, they're not going to look at all the simple stuff. Yeah. So when you go to P6, you need to know how to divide a proper fraction by a whole number. What's the meaning of a proper fraction by a whole number? So for example, 1/4 divided by 3. Okay, what's 1/4 divided by 3? Yeah, right. So what do? We keep this, change this, and we flip this. So it becomes 1/4 times 3/1, so 3/4. Yeah, KFC backwards. Okay, how about dividing a whole number by proper fraction without a calculator? Yeah, I'm going to clear all. No, this dividing a whole number by a proper fraction. So that is like 4 divided by 3/4, for example. Okay, so that's another example, right? So you need to know this. All right, so these are the fundamental. So next we jump to percentage. Okay, finding the whole given a part. Now this one will be a bit tricky, so I need to explain a bit, yeah? So if I give you, oops, like for example, 20% of my money is $40. How much do I have? Okay, if 20% of the amount of money I have is $40, how much money do I have?
In total.
Yeah, in total. Okay, so this is the meaning of finding the whole given a part and the percentage. So you see, this is the percentage, right? Now, if 20% is $40, I want to find 100%. 100% is what I have.
100 divided by 20 then times 5.
Yeah, or you can straight away just take 40 times 5. See that? Why? Because if you take 20%, you times 5, you get 100%. So 100% is just $200. Okay? Yeah. Next is finding percentage increase or decrease. Right? So let's say currently I have $200. So I increase by 50%. Right? So $200 increase by 50. right? I will have $300. Because what is 50% of $200 is $100. So I increase by 50. You see that? Increase by 50. So it's the same for decrease by. So these are the simple stuff. Now the difficult ones will be what we call the change of base. Right? I'm not going to go through that now. Okay? I'll just go through the simple stuff first. Next one. Okay, so what's the relationship between fraction and ratio? If I have a fraction 1 over 2, I can express it as a ratio as well, which is 1 is to 2. Okay? So very fast, huh? Next one. Algebra. Okay.
But what's one?
So using a letter to represent an unknown number, usually what's our favorite alphabet?
X.
Yeah, we use X, right? So simple algebra expression, a plus 3, a times 3. Okay, so here a plus 3, you cannot take the alphabet and you add it to the number. You can't mix them together, right? For example, you have a plus 3 plus 2a plus 5. What's it equal to? We group all the a's together. Yeah, so we get 3a plus 8. Yeah, good. We group all the a together, yeah? But what if I change this to, no need to change it. This one we know, 3 times a equals to 3a, a divided by 3 is a over 3. Let's clear all. Next one. Okay, simplifying simple linear expression excluding brackets. This one done. Evaluating is done. This one done. Circle, area and circumference. What's the formula for area?
What?
Area of a circle? Pi times r times r. So this is area. I know. How about the perimeter? Yeah, pi times diameter. Okay. And then what if we have a semicircle or a quarter circle? You just either divide it by 2 or you divide it by 4, right? For a semicircle. Okay. And find the area and perimeter of composite such as when you have square, rectangle, triangle, etc. Okay, all this we will see them, yeah? As we go through. Okay, all next. Okay, special quadrilateral. We went through this. I'm not going to go through again. Square, parallelogram, rhombus, and that's it. Okay, this is all the fundamentals that you need to know.